Hello everyone, Dr. Precious here. Today I am here to answer a question. The question is coming from Chisom and it goes, what is the difference between Invisalign and clear aligners? My dear Chisom, the answer is very simple. I am going to tell you. But before I do, let's get some background so we can carry everyone along. What are they used for? Invisalign and clear aligners. They are used to align your teeth, hence the name. What do I mean by aligning your teeth? You know, some people, just the way they are born, due to genetics and other factors, their teeth don't come in the way it should. Some people have overly crowded teeth, where teeth are stacking up on top of each other. Some people have overbite. Some people have overjet. Some people have too much spaces. And these things can cause issues in the mouth. For example, when it's crowded, it makes it difficult to clean properly. You can begin to pack plaque. It can begin to make you have periodontal disease. It can cause other things. So there is need for proper alignment, for aesthetics, and for function. Function meaning your teeth simply functions well, because these things can affect function. You talk well. If you know, there are some people that when they're talking, they keep making the F sound, like, that's just the way their teeth is. So air escapes where it shouldn't, and it literally affects their speech. So there are so many things. So it's done for function and also for aesthetics. Aesthetics meaning it simply makes your teeth look good. So this is why we need these things, okay? Now, what are the difference? Invisalign is widely known. Most people have heard of Invisalign. It's mostly widely recognized. Now, there are other aligners, okay? I'm not going to mention names for obvious reasons, but there are other companies that makes clear aligners just like Invisalign, okay? But the difference is Invisalign is a name brand. The same way you have purses, but you have a purse that have a particular name that whenever anybody mentions that name, everybody know what they're talking about. There are other companies making purses that don't have that name. So Invisalign is a name brand. That's just it. So now are we beginning to get the picture? Invisalign and clear aligners, they are all the same in terms of the technology used. They all use clear aligners to apply force to teeth in order to move the teeth into desired position. They use buttons, and they also use, let's not get into that. Let's just stay on the surface. So what is the major difference between these companies that do these clear aligners? The major difference is some of them, just like Invisalign, requires that you, the patient, will visit a qualified professional, like a dentist or an orthodontist, in order for the professional to do proper exam, do proper measurements, take your impression, and be able to get a customized trays for you. They're called Invisalign trays for you. That is the one I am quite familiar with. Invisalign trays, and throughout the treatment, they follow you, they check on you until completion. So they will be able to detect if something is going wrong and be able to quickly change things up in order to give you desired result. Some of these other companies do that also, but not all of them. There are some of them that actually don't require that you will see a professional. They make it on and they send it to you, or they give it to you. There are some that are at the malls. You can walk into a mall and get it done, where they just give you, but the way they do it is they don't touch you, because as long as they're not licensed, it's against the law for them to touch your mouth. So they will give you these trays, they will give you the putty for you to do your own impression. I'm not really sure how they do it, but somehow they do it and you do the trace yourself. I don't know how they do the monitoring or how it is, but I'm sure you can already see there may be some shortcomings with that. Hence, that may be the reason those ones are cheaper. Okay, so that's one difference. Another thing is Invisalign. There are some other options under Invisalign, as well as maybe some other companies. They have Invisalign Go, Invisalign Express. That means there is no one size fits all. Depending on the severity of your misalignment or severity of whatever it is you're dealing with, they customize the treatment. So if it's just a minor, maybe they want to close one little space, it will be Express. If it's a major case, it might be a comprehensive Invisalign treatment. Meanwhile, these other companies that don't require you see a professional, I'm not really sure how they determine length of treatment, how they determine cost of treatment. I'm not sure about that. But they do it somehow. I don't know how it's done. I haven't actually done any investigation. I haven't spoken to anyone that used it to see if it actually works or if it doesn't work. So I don't want to say what I don't know. But what I do know is about Invisalign. But those other ones that they will send you the thing at home, you don't need to see any professional, or you walk into a shop and do it. I'm not sure how that works. Okay. Now another thing is cost. Of course, you can already see why some of them may be more expensive than others. Okay, if you're dealing with a professional, of course, it will tend to be more expensive than others, but it probably might be worth it. What do I mean by it might be worth it? Because when you actually see a professional, before they do anything, they will be able to examine your oral health, the state of your mouth. They will know if there's some disease processes that need to be taken care of before they give you aligners. They will be able to know if you have periodontal disease, if you have cavities that need to be taken care of, if you have any pathology that needs to be addressed first. Otherwise, wearing those aligners and not knowing what is underneath may actually exacerbate the issues. Okay, so that is why I say it might be worth it to see a professional. Now, I don't want to talk on what I don't know. I'm not going to knock what they're doing or what they're not doing, but I will just tell you what I do know. So, when you can, it's always good to deal with a professional so you will know if there are things that needs to be taken care of. We just don't give you aligners. There are things that needs to be taken care of first before giving you aligners. For example, we will not put any aligners in your mouth if you have disease processes that should be addressed first. Okay, so in conclusion, now I'm not sure if these other people that are doing these things, I don't know if they are. I don't want to speak on them. Once again, I don't know how they do it virtually. I don't know how they do it in a shop. I'm not sure. And I don't want to say what I don't know. So in conclusion, I think I have been able to tell you the difference between Invisalign and aligners. They are really all the same. They use the same clear plastic, which is called aligners, to align teeth. And I have also been able to tell you what the differences may be in terms of Invisalign and other companies that model Invisalign. And then those other companies that cater to people that don't want to go see the dentist or the orthodontist. I hope you've learned something today, and I hope the answer was clear. If not, tell me in the comment section. I will come back and explain further. Until next time, God bless you.